Hello, 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 hello. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So, I basically ended my stream by accident, which was fascinating. But, we back with a brand new stream. Brand new stream, guys. So, I just want to make sure.
Hola, hola.
This is the old one. Now.
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay.
Hola.
Perfect.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Let's go. All right, cool. Let's bring this back. I'm gonna move it to this side. That way there's no crashing. Yeah, I think we accidentally were playing and pressed the stop stream button. Cause I was like, what happened? All right, let's go. So, recap, we saved Cyril. Rhea sounds very sympathetic. And the Emperor just keeps popping up. Like, popping off. Like, I don't know. We get mad money.
I will move to assist.
This lake is supposed to be healing, right? Oh, it's a man. Okay,
Not a problem. I've got this.
thanks, Jez.
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
I'll do my best. I'm a little
Thanks,
nervous
Ashika.
about this.
Shall we?
Oh, it'll feel good.
Let's give it a shot.
Whoa, we got psychic.
I'll do what I
Did
can.
that replace heal?
It's worth a shot.
Yes, it's auto battle.
Here I go. I'll show you what I can do.
Dang, Ashika's OP. Oh, Petra. So pretty. Look at
You
that
will
back.
not be passing here. I will be capturing the Archbishop.
Dang.
An ambush. We have no choice but to fight our way through.
I'll do my best.
Where's Petra?
It's worth a shot. Stand That's down. The Princess of Bridget. After everything she's been through, she might be willing to join us. Assuming we can take her alive.
Anyone standing in my way will be eliminated with quickness.
She's really strong.
My thanks for your help.
Wait, we can only do this battle once, right? I need to hurry up.
Shall we?
We will proceed as planned. We
Have defeat here. For the Empire. For Bridget.
Oh, that was her scream of pain. No words?
This is no place for royalty to die.
Dang.
Not here. Not like this.
Yes. I am choosing life. I will be going with you peacefully.
Dang. Yokata wa?
Thanks for the help. Never would have made it out of there without you.
I feel like I never get to the other.
I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude.
Nice.
We cannot leave the valley until we see both Setit and Catherine to safety.
Aren't they both here?
I'll do what I can.
Take a breather.
Bro.
My apologies for the trouble. Do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along.
Nice. Oh. Whoa, Hubie?
If I cannot have the Archbishop, your heads will have to suffice.
Yo, Hubie, I don't. Yo, Hubie.
Hubert, we have to defeat him, Your Majesty.
I'm aware. Let us do so at once, and make with our retreat.
Okay, everyone, hands, eyes on Hubert.
Let's begin.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Let's link up. Here, come with me. Gotcha! We'll do it together. I've got you now.
I failed to realize
Whoa.
how desperate you will be to save your dear Archbishop. The kingdom truly is
Wow,
at
look at
highest
so much
place.
like.
How? I may have no choice but to retreat.
Hey, man. Wow! I need that.
You may have your victory today. How will I face Her Majesty after this?
Lost Petra and Happy? Dang, she's gonna be mad. Aw, man. We want to get S rank though. I think we're gonna have to redo the battle.
One step closer to my goals.
If we can even redo the battle.
I'll hesitate no longer.
Hey, we moved past level 15.
I won't let myself stop here.
Nice. Wow.
I could use this. This will help everyone out.
I just hope we can redo the battle. And like, if I redo the battle, does it mean I have to re-recruit them both? Ooh, do you hear that T? That chord change? Wow! Oh! I'm happy! Winning a main quest will grant you renown. You will see greater renown for clearing the main quest battle while capturing as few regions as possible. Oh.
Lady Rhea, Sedith, I'm relieved you both made it out unharmed. It appears we arrived just in
Ooh,
time.
my computer is dying.
You have our utmost thanks for aiding in our retreat, Your Majesty. I can only apologize for the trouble we may have caused your outfit.
King Dimitri, I cannot express just how grateful I am to you and all the fine people of Fargus.
Dang.
The honor is mine. Your order provided me with immeasurable aid during my ascension to the throne. My citizens would have branded me a heathen had I not returned the favor.
And now it seems we are the ones who owe a debt. The Church shall provide whatever assistance it can to your efforts.
If you see it prudent, I have no objection to placing the Knights of our Order under Kingdom command.
Dang!
Thank you both.
Wow.
While it pains me to qualify our hospitality, this kingdom is not a wealthy one, neither in goods nor provisions. I fear we may struggle to compensate your soldiers, or even to feed them.
You needn't trouble yourself with such concerns. Your generous offer of shelter will be more than enough.
Very well. We've lingered here long enough.
Let's
Let us make for
Ferdiad.
Ferdiad.
Does that mean I can't redo the chapter?
There's much to
get
discuss.
F rank?
The Church, the Kingdom, and the battles to come.
I love the dude's outfit right there.
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but now that we are, you found yourself in a rather favorable situation, no?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Article's interesting.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
In that case, let's assume Cornelia has hidden herself somewhere in the Western Territories.
Are we gonna see
If I had to
Cornelia
guess, I'd
McCarthy
say
for
either
him?
Viscount Mateus or Viscount Gideon have taken her in.
Dang, the way he said those.
All the
names.
same, we can't exactly go around unseating every vassal we suspect of being disloyal.
Right. This is no simple matter, but at least we have a firmer grasp on the situation now than we did 2 years ago. To do, send word to House Perderi. We'll need
Yo, we get
soldiers
all
on their
this
land if we
freaking
hope to keep the
political
enemy at bay.
drama.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Viscount Mateus's son is here with us, while
What?
Viscount Gideon's daughter is off serving as a knight in Galatia.
Oh.
Under the present circumstances, we only have so many soldiers to spare on domestic matters. It seems we'll have to resort to any means necessary. In which case, I will bear the weight of the kingdom's sins. If slaughtering 100 foes means bringing salvation to 1,000 of our own, I will do it.
Dang.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And if I may, try not to torment yourself so much.
Ah, how far our proud king has fallen. You sounded utterly vicious just now.
What do you want, Felix?
Oh, not much. I just thought catching a glimpse of your haggard face might put a smile on mine.
Huh.
I knew that playing the part of a cool-headed leader would be too much for you. But all this scheming, this calculation, doesn't suit you. Why don't you just give it a rest already?
You think too highly of me.
Dang.
This is who I am, Felix. I've never been anything more than a bloody demon on the path of revenge.
Oh, snap!
I stand here today to lift the burdens of all who perished before me. To see that those who bear guilt for their
I
deaths
can
are
hear his
held
little
accountable.
child crying out on this.
I will expose whoever I must. Slay whoever I must to see my task through to the end. There is no place for mercy within these walls.
What happened? He was so nice before. Now he's crazy sounding.
If it affects the safety of my people, then that's all the more reason to strike now.
And here I thought you were finally starting to pull yourself together.
I snuffed out my uncle's life with my own two hands. As king and as general, I've killed countless more. I looked on as nearly everyone I held dear perished. I am the one who must take responsibility for their deaths. So rest easy, Felix. The weight of my atonement will not fall on your shoulders.
No point in trying to reason with a boar. Enough of that, though. The city seems especially spirited today. Is something going on?
Ah, yes. Lady Rhea and the others from the church are making an excursion to the
I hope
capital.
she's not assassinated.
I suggest you join in on the festivities before you go. It does the heart good to see our people smile.
Everyone here?
Wow!
Let's get right into it. We have to figure out exactly where we stand in this war. As you all know, the Empire has taken the
He
Great
looks so
Bridge of Murder.
good!
The Imperial Army now occupies what was formerly House Phlegethon territory.
Oh no.
House Gloucester has surrendered to them as well.
Where's Lorenz? Is he there?
Doubtless an agonizing decision on my father's part.
Lorenz looks so good.
House Ordelia, to the east of the bridge, has also vowed not to take up arms against the Empire.
We had precious little in the way of arms in the first place.
Aww.
You have my deepest apologies.
Lysithea is. She's so beautiful.
You don't have to apologize, Lysithea. Count Ordelia did what anyone would have done.
And now Lawrence and Lysithea can't even go back home.
That's not all. After the battle, the Imperial Army crossed Gloucester territory and attacked Garreg Mach. Rhea and the rest of the Central Church have apparently fled to the kingdom for sanctuary.
Then I suppose none of us will be able to visit our old school anytime soon.
I hope no one from the church was hurt.
Now that the monastery has fallen, the front lines are rapidly expanding north. It won't be long before Deirdre is within their reach.
Oh, so cute.
And if our capital falls, the Alliance goes with it. We have to stop them there, no matter the cost.
This
That
is
all
good.
sounds well and good, but how large of an army will you even be able to raise at this
This
point?
is interesting.
I don't think
They
House
have more-
Edmund
more-
will be
more
able to send more troops. I'm sorry.
Which means House Goneril is the last of the 5 great lords.
We gotta see Halls!
I'm not so sure the combined forces of houses Regan and Goneril will be enough to hold off the whole empire.
We'll just have to work with what we've got. And let's not forget the hero of Daphne.
But we can't expect much from her in terms of sheer numbers. Any chance the kingdom could send troops?
I doubt they'll have any to spare. They've just started engaging the Empire themselves over in the west of Fargus. And besides, I'm not sure how much we can really trust them. I still have no idea what's going on in Dimitri's head. I might just have a plan, though. For now, all I can ask is that you fight, and fight with every last thing you've got.
You can always count on me.
Aw.
And my muscles.
Thanks, Raphael. That unfounded confidence of yours is like music to my ears.
Oh, we love it. They look so good in the yellow.
We received a message from Hubert, Your Majesty. They failed to capture Archbishop Rhea. It seems she and her followers have been taken in by the Kingdom Army. They likely make for Ferdiad as we speak.
So it goes. If Hubert himself couldn't succeed in the task, there's little chance anyone else could.
There is more as well. Petra was taken by the enemy. She is apparently still alive, for better or for worse.
What if the cutscene changes and we don't take that?
I fear the kingdom may try to use her to make an ally of Bridget.
Yes, it's likely she won't be coming back. And our stance towards Bridget will require some reconsideration.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh!
Now then, we mustn't dwell on what's done. Our only choice is to look to the future. It seems an all-out war with the kingdom is nigh unavoidable at this point. Thankfully, I expect Count Rowe to join our cause. Having a hold on Aryan Road will surely prove advantageous as the war creeps on. So we stick to the plan. Through Count Rowe, we should be able to ingratiate ourselves to the other lords of the Western Kingdom.
Urgent report, Your Majesty. An army has been mustered at Castle Gaspar in Rowe territory. Lenato, the local lord, has vowed to find and eliminate Archbishop Rhea. He's mobilizing the army northward.
Wait. First of all, they're in the monastery. Second of all, what?
Count Rowe's tacit approval of these actions has surely brought his allegiance to the Empire to light.
I can only assume this wasn't part of the plan.
It's just one thing after another. Dispatch any nearby units to the area at once. Any lords willing to sever ties with the kingdom are too valuable for us to risk losing.
Aww, I
Azure
can't go
Gleam.
backwards.
Skirmish
Oh,
in
A rank,
the
I
fog.
guess is okay. Skirmish in the fog.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus grants refuge to the Central Church as they flee Garrigmach Monastery, in turn provoking the Adrestian Empire to declare war on Fargus. While Dimitri and his advisors strategize how to repel the Empire's assault, they are met with devastating news. Lenato of Castle Gaspar has raised an army against him.
Why?
As I'm sure you have all heard by now, House Rowe in the south has declared its fealty to the Empire. What's more, Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar has set out with the express intention of tracking down and murdering the Archbishop.
I had hoped we could reconcile the matter by using neighboring lords as intermediaries. But it seems Lord Lenato couldn't look past our willingness to shelter the church and has taken the matter into his own hands.
I can't believe this.
Ash, I won't stop you if you wish to return to Castle Gaspar, even now.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But I am a knight of the royal family. My place is here. So, what are House Rowe and Lord Lenato's soldiers up to? Or the Imperial Army, for that matter?
There's been no movement from House Rowe as of yet. He likely lacks the nerve. Lord Lenato, on the other hand, has set off from Castle Gaspar and launched an attack on Geraint land. Meanwhile, a vanguard from the Imperial Army has breached Kingdom territory. It seems they're aiming to rendezvous with Lenato and join the assault.
Why
Wait,
is
but if they're
somebody
just a
smiling?
vanguard, doesn't that mean a larger force is going to come after them? We'll never stand a chance if they manage to meet up and form one massive army.
House Galatea is sending reinforcements to fend them off, but our enemy deployed alarmingly fast. I only hope the House Geraint soldiers can repel Lord Lenato and his men long enough.
In any case, we can't just sit here on our hands. They need help, and fast. Let's ride.
You're right, and I'll be coming with you.
Why?
The risk is too great, Your Majesty. You should stay here in the capital.
We've already been over this to do. My leadership is needed on the front lines. We'll
Dang.
march west from Karen territory to intercept and crush Lenato and the Empire's forces.
Crush.
From there, we'll mount an attack on Aryan Road. The Rowe army will be cut off from the Imperial reinforcements and fall by our hand. Finally, we'll seize control of Aryan Road and the entire Western Front along with it.
I've asked a distant relative of the royal family, Duke Ivan, to keep watch over the capital in case of an emergency. Gustav will be staying behind as well. So as long as nothing too extreme happens, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Sounds like a plan. Most of the big fights are gonna be around Aryan Road, if I had to guess.
No matter what, we need to hurry. We'll be done for if we don't drive them off soon.
Dang.
Agreed. And my apologies. We always seem to deploy with such haste lately.
It's nothing. It's not like it's your fault or anything. Sure, you're the king and we're your subjects now, but we're your friends before that. We'll do whatever you need of us.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I received word from the church the other day. Seteth and his sister Flame will be joining us from here on out, leading a company comprised of Knights of Seros.
Seteth, huh? I'm not the kind of girl to turn down a helping hand, but I can't help but wonder why.
I haven't had the chance to discuss it with him yet. Perhaps you can ask him yourself if the opportunity arises.
So political. There's our new fort. Cavalier, huh? Oh, look at that portrait. It's the same as the old game. Aw, too bad we can't ride on a horse with Adelbert. Upon rating of support level C with an ally, you'll be able to spend activity points to invite them on the expedition. Oh, this feels like Utopia. Aww.
Do you have a moment?
Forgive me, but do you have a moment? No. So, wait, did the base change? No, I think it still looks the same. Cool. Inform me if anything comes up.
How are you?
Moving forward, I expect our army will continue to advance as we establish more bases such as this one. Whenever a large number of people live together for a stretch of time, various problems are bound to occur. Counselor?
I wonder...
You may be inconvenienced as well. Please inform me right away if anything comes up.
Right on.
Got it. Thanks. I'll let you know straight away.
I implore you.
Please do. As this army's leader, my aim is to respond as best as I can to any potential concerns. The Kingdom Army is a coalition of soldiers from our various lords. We are a congregation of births and ideologies.
Troubling indeed.
Though I hope everyone will understand and compromise with their peers, I suspect that this will not always be the case.
Speaking of
I
which...
had some new facilities established in preparation for the coming battle. I am most certain they will be of great use to you. I bid you to take a look while we have the time. Sylvain! It feels like the war has truly begun. No, truly begun? My desire to drink some water. Where is my cup? Oh, that runneth over. My computer is going a lot of wind. The frame rate hasn't really dropped a lot though, so let's keep going. Seems like I can't go back and replay the map. Or maybe I can, but whatever. It feels like the war has truly begun. It does. Oh no, my stream. I'm still here. Let me deactivate. Activate. I'm still here. This is where we check the stream capture. I'm still here. Okay, perfect. Oh, it came back on. Now that Lord Lonato has pledged his allegiance to the Empire, it's pretty likely that they'll try to help him. Damn, so he really just fully committed to the Empire like that? They can't get a reputation for abandoning those who support them.
Hear you there.
After all, that'd be a huge deterrent for anyone who's planning to betray the kingdom to go over to the Empire. So you're so smart. So I bet their emperor will make an effort to rescue Dastard's army. You're not calling your Edo Guard now?
Not good.
It kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, like the war has truly begun. I love their apprehensions. We can support?
Well, well, just the gal I wanted to see. I've got a bit of a favor to ask. You know that special sword you fight with? Well, I was wondering if you'd let me take a peek at it.
Why?
I don't know. It's not really something I want to go showing off to people if I can avoid it.
Oh, come on. Can't you make a tiny exception just for me? I'm curious about something.
All right, fine. Can't say I expected this kind of interest coming from you, though. It'd be one thing if it were Dimitri or Felix asking. You know how they get about weapons. But you?
You do remember I'm the heir to House Gautier, don't you? I've been studying the art of combat ever since I was just a kid.
Well, you always skip out on training, so... Anyway,
wow,
here.
savage.
This work?
It sure does. What a weird sword. You know what it's made of?
Looks like one.
Doesn't look like iron or steel to me.
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I have no idea.
We have an upgrade.
What about how you can make it
facility?
appear right out of thin air? Is that some sort of magic?
Nah, not exactly. It kind of just comes to me when I call it.
Well, that's vague. One more question then. Would I be able to use your sword if I wanted to?
In this society right now.
Doubt it. The thing vanishes the second I let go of it. But hey, why do you want to know so much about it anyway?
I guess I was just thinking how nice it'd be if there were more weapons like yours out in the world. You know, a hero's relic can take down hundreds or even thousands of soldiers in a single swing. Depending on who's doing the swinging, of course.
Dang.
But as soon as the wielder dies, that's it. If you don't have a crest, it's nothing more than a fancy-looking hunk of whatever they're made of.
Bone.
Of course, that wouldn't be an issue if everyone could just use a sword like yours.
Maybe so, but that doesn't make it possible. I mean, there's still so much even I don't know about it.
Right. It's not like you can just make a second one or something.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea. You've given this a lot of thought, haven't you?
Hey, you're talking to the future Margrave Gautier here, remember? Of course I'd think about this kind of stuff. After all, us nobles wouldn't have nearly as much work to do if everyone could fight with the relics. And then I could spend all my time flirting with you instead.
I wonder what the male
Yeah,
one sounds
not
like.
interested. Don't make me tell Ingrid about this.
Harsh. Though I do like that about you. Come on, let's see that sword of yours a little more.
That was a cute little support. I like how Shiz has a personality. Alright, let's go. Lost item. Traveler's Journal 1. A record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Elmira. Are we gonna see Elmira in this game? That'd be so fun. A great kingdom to the east of Fodlan. Its territory borders that of the Leicester Alliance. with the precipitous mountain range known as Foldland's Throat acting as its dividing line. Its people maintain a strong legacy of horsemanship and relish in the flow of battle. This vast kingdom is rich in fertile prairies, deserts, and mountain ranges. Oh. Albania. Wait. And mountain. Ooh. Pretty cool. Albania. A continent to the northwest of Foldland, its frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold and frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains or other food crops. Morphus. Morphus is the name of a metropolis of magic to the southeast of Foldland, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it, and the distant pass is called the City of Illusion. Thanks to an intricate web of trading routes, rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread. Dagda, a continent to the southwest of Foldland. Due to its extreme distance from Foldland, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Some claim it's a tropical rainforest, while others insist it's a merely giant frozen plateau. Wow. In truth, this vast continent stretches far into the north and south, and supports a wide variety of terrain and climates. So why is no one from Dagda around? That's interesting. I want to look at a map. We love that graphic. That was so cool. That was such a cool little graphic right there. So cool. I went from the chapel. What would they worship? Battalion master? Oh, we get battalions now. Ah, welcome. I can recommend battalions to you. I'm certain having experienced troops on your side will be of great help.
Well, well. Hello, you.
You can hire battalions in the Battalion Guild. Battalions can be assigned to units with set equipment option in the convey. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ooh. What? That's interesting. I like that.
We have some truly capable people here. We have some truly capable people here.
Oh. Ooh,
Come
I really
back
like
soon,
the lore.
all right?
Catherine, I appreciate the assist.
Hey, you.
Ah, it's you. I appreciate the assist back in ALL. The name's Catherine, or Thunder Catherine, if you will. I'm one of the Knights of Saros. Good to be fighting by your side. Name says. I'm serving as a commander in the Kingdom's private army for the time being.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. Shoot! Folks say you know your way around a sword. Later, Rhea gave us direct instructions to come and help the Kingdom Army.
I'll handle it.
The church is grateful for the kingdom took them in, despite the dangers. We'll make sure we repay you the best way we know how. On the battlefield, of course. What about Cyril? Will Catherine go to fight Leonardo? Oh, he's right there, Cyril. The Seekenfell Aryan Road. Is that Anna? She wasn't there before. I gotta head back soon to Almyra.
Hey,
I came with Sedith, but I gotta head back to Kamala soon. Oh, that's that chapel city. I'm just here so I can tell Lady Rhea about how things are going on the front. Oh no, my A button. Aw, man. Probably because I'm relaxing too far away from the Switch. Prima. Ha. I'll probably end up coming back from time to time on business for her.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the church people left in Kamalis are elderly, so it's up to me to step up and do my best. Aw. That's... He just left. Okay, that makes him really likable. I like that, Cyril. Oh, you have a personality now. Okay. If we can fell Aryan Road.
How can I be of service?
Aryan Road is the seat of House Rose power. It is renowned as one of the most impenetrable forces in all Froldland. If we are able to defeat Lord Lonato and Magdra, and then carry that momentum west to Fell Aryan Road, we should be able to gain the advantage, even in the face of the Imperial Army's superior forces. Shoot. Welcome to my shop.
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop, or what's gonna be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Anyway, hiya, I'm Anna, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Don't pass this by.
If I find anything good out there, I'll add it to my stock, so keep checking back. Have you heard? No.
That reminds me.
Recently, several of the church's scholars headed to Galatea territory, I believe at the invitation of the church of the Count. Galatea is evidently an impoverished place, devoid of anything but wild wastes. I guess they're working on some kind of reclamation project?
Gotcha.
And, excuse me. In any event, I'm glad that both us and them are going to be helping the people of the kingdom.
I carry a little of everything here.
You do.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Look at all these. On everything.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Thanks, man.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Okay. What? You are totally scamming me. I bought that only 10% back? Bro, that's evil.
Hope to see you again soon.
Is that Ash? All by himself, looking down. There's no excuse for it. I can't figure out why Lonato would start such a reckless fight. He might hold a grudge against the church because of my stepbrother. But to go so far as recruiting people from the city into his forces? By stepbrother, you mean Lonato's son, right? What's all this about a grudge against the church?
The truth of it is,
The church found my stepbrother to be involved in the tragedy of Dusker and executed him.
Huh?
Wait, the church were the ones who killed him? I get it if the kingdom cared about the execution, but the church to me doesn't make any sense. Fargus was in coma because of King Lambert's assassination, so the church stepped in and judged the perpetrators on its behalf. But the church gave no further explanation on its decisions, not to Lonato nor anyone else in the kingdom. It sounds like there's more to the story, but anyway, at least I understand the situation with Lord Lonato now. Yeah, we'll pick up this again.
Sorry for the wait. I'm excited to find out where we're going.
Aww.
Okay, let's go.
Aww. Look at the little arm. Whoa. You ride in the vast expanse of green natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tire up your horses to graze by the meadow.
It's so nice and quiet here. The weather's amazing too.
We're on a date? After enjoying a pleasant stroll, Shez and Ash decide to take a break. What? He's so handsome! He's so handsome! Oh my gosh! Conversation time? And we're having a picnic? I'm so happy!
I love reading tales of people's travels around the world. If you close your eyes and imagine really hard, it's almost like you're there on the adventure yourself.
Yeah.
I wonder what life would have been like if you never showed up at the academy. I agree. I worked so hard to get into the academy, only for it to close down right after I finally walked through the doors.
Oh man, I killed the conversation.
Thanks. I'm glad we got to spend some time together.
That was so much fun! This will be a first.
What is it?
I fought alongside my commanding officer for a long time, but this will be my first time going to Castle Gaspard. Apparently the Lord of Castle Gaspard is real beloved by his people. I hear that everyone volunteered to enlist in the moment they heard that Lord Renato himself was going to fight. His soldiers' morale must be sky high too. That kind of fervor does nothing for me. I shall be joining the fight as well.
Good day.
I shall be joining the Kingdom Army in this fight as well. Of course, I did not just up and come here. I secured Lady Rhea's permission first.
Come on.
Huh. That must mean you can fight at least a little, yeah? Glad to have you. Goodness, a little. I will have you know that despite my appearance, I am quite accustomed to the battlefield. That's sad.
Might
and
you?
On that note, Seth and I look forward to fighting alongside you.
I accept it with thanks.
I accept it with thanks. You only got one? I thought you liked fishing. Okay, lesson learned. Said it. I have no doubt we will be of great service to you. Talking to another what is way the wyvern rider.
My thanks.
The Archbishop is both moved and deeply grateful that the kingdom has accepted us. In her view, it will be lamentable if we met your noble deeds with our own failure to cooperate.
That is all.
Bearing that in mind, we dispatched a portion of the Knights of Ceres to rush to your aid. I get that reason, but are you gonna fight too? You're not a knight, it's the Archbishop's assistant.
Oh.
And as such, it is my responsibility to stand at the vanguard and oversee the battle, and Lady Rhea said, dang. The Knights of Ceres are the finest in the land. They are every bit as equal to the King's army. I have no doubt we will be of great service to you. I said it. You want the push.
This is wonderful.
This is wonderful. There we go. Thanks. Record keeper. You can reflect on your previous battles here. The past has much to teach us. Come here whenever you wish to ponder your previous actions. Replay any battle. Oh, yokata. Any side quest that hasn't been completed after completing a chapter. In auxiliary battles, you'll be able to use all of your units, not just what? Okay. In classic mode, you may lose units even in auxiliary battles. In auxiliary battles, persuading a unit to join you or failing to do so will not affect the roster of your allies in the story. Huh?
Which battle do you wish to reflect on? Continue gathering records of your battles.
Thank you. I suspect you know.
Well then.
I suspect you know that Lord Lonato is Ash's adopted father. So long as Ash is resolved to fight, we shouldn't intervene.
Please.
However, Lonato will likely be a difficult opponent for our friend. Please bear that in mind. Aww. Thanks. Hey Felix, you tried to bond with Dimitri.
Yes,
I still remember.
That reminds me.
Back when I was about 14 or 15, Laura and I went out west to help Holger around him. That's when I witnessed the beast inside him. I know exactly what I saw.
Well?
Tell me, do you think you can imagine the look on his face when he slew the enemy commander?
Let's see.
We're talking about Dimitri, right? I have no idea. He's so detached when he strikes out enemies now. And I'll tell you, he smiled. He stood over the enemy commander's miserable corpse and smiled, drunk on his own bloodlust. I know now that the commander was deeply involved in the Dusker incident. It's not wrong to want revenge, but when I look at him now, it makes my stomach turn. Guess the speed's dying out there somewhere. I guess I'm with you people now. Oh well, beat's dying out there somewhere.
Honestly, I don't know.
Still, to think I have ended up in the kingdom after all. Look at her pout. It'd be a real hassle to have to explain all that stuff though. Sure hope I don't run into her.
Huh?
Her? It's a long story. Too long, don't worry about it. Freedom, music, humorous anecdotes, monsters, demonic beasts, conforming to expectations, stifling size, nights, preach people.
Greetings.
The Margrave. She's so tiny. Oh, I think I'm on a hill. As we turn our horses to the south, the Margrave keeps his eyes on the north.
The story goes...
He acts as another son in addition to Sylvain. Ah, no wait, I shouldn't speak about matters pertaining to other houses.
Huh?
Now you've got me curious. Sylvain has a brother this whole time?
Well,
yes, an older brother named Mikron. I saw him myself when I was very young. I never heard particularly good things about him, but then a few years ago his family disowned him entirely. Rumors have spread that he stooped to thievery and plunders his way from different villages. Now then, we've had intelligence that the enemy will employ a company of skilled mercenaries in the coming battle.
Right.
We will be well served to prepare for all manners of ferocity. Ah, wait.
Huh. So House Yvonne is actually just a branch of House Blythed?
So cool.
Yes.
I love the lore.
Though really, if you trace any noble bloodline back far enough, you will find most of them are related in one way or another. For example, Duke Yvonne possesses the crest of Karen, while her grandfather possessed the minor crest of Faldarius. Yet another of her ancestors bore the crest of Blythed, which is passed down through the royal bloodline.
Oh.
So you just gotta have a crest to inherit the family title, huh? Doesn't matter which one it is?
In general, yes. The nobility used to be more particular about their requirements, but that is in the past now. Since the houses all keep intermingling, none of them really have a pure bloodline anymore. Meaning they don't get to be picky about which crests they get. Though in truth, the main reason why crests are so valued is because they allow their bearers to wield the hero's relics, passed down through generations. In other words, one who possesses a crest compatible with the family's relic is much more likely to inherit the family title.
Huh. Speaking of, you're the heir to House Galatea, but your crest comes from another family, right?
Yes, but my house is a little different from the others. We originally split off from House Daphne in Leicester, you see. And at times in our history, crest bearers have been passed over entirely for the inheritance.
Ugh, can't you just pick a rule and stick to it? Why do you nobles always have to make stuff so complicated?
Complicated or not, this is important knowledge if you are going to keep serving His Majesty.
Dang, Ingrid, chill.
If you stay ignorant, the soldiers you command will lose respect for you, and His Majesty's reputation will be irreparably damaged.
I can't help it. I'm just a plain old mercenary.
Maybe so, but you have been installed in a position of great responsibility. That excuse won't work here.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, right. You're the legitimate heir and you have a crest, which means you're gonna inherit the family title someday. But what about all that talk of becoming a knight? Can you even do that if you're leading your house?
No. I have dreamt of obtaining knighthood and defending the king ever since I was a little girl. But I'm afraid it's not meant to be.
And none of your siblings have crests, do they? Isn't there anyone who can take the title for you?
My eldest brother says he is willing to do so if necessary. After all, the decision comes down to what the family and the heir want. Usually, leadership passes
I didn't
to
know
a
she had a
child with
brother.
crest.
I thought she was supposed to be
There
married
have
off.
been exceptions, as I mentioned before. Even so, it is the duty of every kingdom noble to take up their relic in defense of their people. Not to mention, my father is not the only one who wants to see me in charge of the house. The citizens of Galatea are hoping for the same.
Huh. I'm not sure I really get all the politics behind it, since I wasn't born in the kingdom. But wouldn't you still be able to protect the king, even if you ended up a count?
I am not sure I follow.
Wow, she's never thought about this her whole life.
Sorry, I can explain some other time. There's a story about a mercenary I'd love to tell you.
It's not so black and white, Ingrid, is it? Blacksmith? Heck yes! Lord Lonato.
Indeed.
I know Lord Lonato. He served Rufus for a time, you see. And I heard that Castle Gaspard was granted to him on the recommendation of the Grand Duke.
Let me ponder this.
However, the two of them clashed quite frequently, so maybe it was simply a way to rid himself of the bothersome man. The last time I saw Lord Lonato was at Lambert's funeral, I believe. I can scarcely believe that this is how we will meet again. It pains my heart. Support combo.
Well, if it isn't our mercenary friend, I trust you've adjusted to life in the kingdom by now.
bruh, we've been in the kingdom for about 2 years now.
Yeah, more or less. I've been here a few times before on the job.
We've been here
so
for
it's
like
not too
2
big
years.
a shock. But I've never lived as far north as Ferdiad. There's still a bunch I need to get used to. Stuff like the wind blowing straight through you, or how it's always so stupidly cold, even inside, or how you can't go out after a blizzard. It snowed so much one night that I couldn't even open the door in the morning. Thought I was off to meet the goddess that day.
An amusing enough story when you tell it like that. But Fargus winters are no joke. They're harsh, unforgiving beasts.
Oh, we love
Tell
the
me,
snow.
have you grown to despise the cold?
Why do you get so nice?
It's not so bad. I mean, sure, all the snow is really annoying. But it's also beautiful. You can't see lamplit streets covered in this stuff anywhere but here.
I thought the same when I was young. Though the more years I gain, the more frustrating it becomes.
It's fun.
Nevertheless, this brutal tundra is the only home we have. Meaning there's nothing to do but adapt, persevere, and enjoy the lives we've built here.
Adapt?
Wow.
Like how the messengers ride Pegasi instead of horses during the winter?
Exactly. The sight of those majestic creatures soaring through the frost-ridden sky is one unique to Fargus.
Oh. There's no
No matter
Pegasi
how much
written
snow
there?
blankets the ground, our Pegasi quite literally rise to the occasion.
So cool. Love the acting.
When my
in
son
this
and his
game.
majesty were still just boys, they followed one off into the frigid mountains of all places. By the time I found them, they were but 2 shivering masses on the
Oh
ground.
no.
For a moment, I thought my heart would never beat again.
Oh.
So Felix has been getting into trouble ever since he was a kid,
We
huh?
love the bonding.
His penchant for danger is unchanged, yes. Though I fear his disposition has grown far sharper. The hardships of becoming Duke at his age are undoubtedly weighing upon his mind.
I don't know. I don't think you need to worry about him. He can take care of himself just fine.
A fair point. Perhaps it's time I let him spread his wings like the Pegasus he chased all those years ago.
So sweet. What?
It seems the coming winter will bring more than just cold to Fargus. The ravages of war approach on the same wind. Training in such conditions will be a struggle indeed, but we cannot afford to ignore the looming Srang threat either. Managing our territories through it all will not be an easy task. But I have faith we will adapt,
What do you
persevere,
mean strength threat?
and overcome.
What?
Just as we always have.
Next winter, huh? We'll just have to do whatever it takes to make sure the war's over by then.
A whole year? That was a really fun lore dump. Blacksmith time. Oh, she's watching him. He looks so shy. Wait, what is that girl doing? What are you doing? Hold up. You're putting things away, but you're not even... You're not touching anything. I like this animation, it's funny. Hand over your weapons and I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand. I want to forge a new weapon, please.
Need something?
You can spend gold to forge weapons, increasing their might and durability. How many times? Oh man, I can't upgrade this. Wow. Sacred weapons have unique properties. When an individual who possesses their sacred weapons corresponding crest wields it, its healing, all healing effects will be boosted. What? While sacred weapons are powerful, their true strength is not yet drawn out in their initial state. You can unleash their effects at the blacksmith. I want to do the mage mix.
Is this it? Is this it?
Oh. Alright, time to upgrade a little bit. Well, we don't need to give them the most basic one. Why don't we just upgrade this one?
Is this it?
I thought you could combine them like you could before.
Is this it?
That's a lot of money.
Is this it?
Who's critical?
See you around.
So yeah. Tea time? Who else is there? Supply master? We collect any unneeded armaments and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
That was a better actress than me. At the supply depot, you can exchange surplus weapons and resources. What? Trading? Ooh. Hmm? Huh. Whoa! I can trade stuff? Hmm. Cool.
Everything has its use.
Looks like we're making solid progress. I should get ready too. Thanks, Dimitri. I didn't talk to Annette yet.
Greetings, friend.
Keep up the good work. Where's Gatekeeper?
Nothing to report.
That's Gatekeeper! Keep up the good work, Commander. Nothing to report today. Do you remember me? I used to guard the gate back at Garrick Mach.
That reminds me.
Sure, I remember you, but why are you here?
Actually,
I came here to protect the members of the church. Oh, and also because you kingdom folk saved me back in Ellel. I have family back in Adrestia, so if I'm being totally honest, I got mixed feelings about all of this.
got it.
But it's the gatekeeper's duty to protect his charges. I swear to you, I'll lay down my life to defend these gates. We got gatekeeper lore? What? Oh my gosh. Gatekeeper lore? Oh my goodness. He's an Adrestia man. We love to see it. You said this again. The Southern Church.
To tell the truth,
As I understand it, the Southern Church is one of the churches in Adrestia that's part of the Saros faith. They apparently had a doctrinal dispute with the Central Church a long time ago. But the old Southern Church and the modern one must be entirely different, right?
Huh?
What do you mean? Aren't they the same organization with the same doctrine?
let me think.
Well, the present Southern Church is actually under the Empire's command. And their bishop abides by the Emperor's dictates as well. The bishop's name escapes me, but if I recall, he's the father of one of the students who was in the Black Eagles. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, got a text. I think that means Bernadetta? Their present Southern Church is under the Empire command and their bishop abides by the Emperor's dictates. Oh, Farley. I wonder if the people in the Empire weren't surprised at all the changes regarding the church. I imagine I'd be a little confused myself with something I take as a given was so suddenly rejected. The castle's in Roe territory. I think Castle Gaspard's in Roe territory, which is fairly close to Dominic lands.
The thing is,
I've actually met Count Roe myself. Well, I guess we only spoke a tiny bit. He was always going off on his attendance. Honestly, he didn't make a very good impression on me. If we're fighting North and not on the Empire's army, then it makes sense we'd have to face Count Roe next, right? I don't imagine they just open their gates if we lay siege to the castle with a large army. Nope, definitely not. You wanna hang out with Annette? Let's do our Mercedes.
to tell the truth,
Drink some water.
You're a lifesaver, Mercedes. Could you help me tend to this soldier's wounds next?
Lady Mercedes, where would you like me to put this?
Oh, yes, just a moment, please.
You really have your hands full, Mercedes. Anything I can pitch in on?
Oh, goodness. I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't possibly ask you to take time out of your day to assist me in these tasks.
Hey, don't be like that. Anyone who's still got the legs to stand on after a battle needs to do whatever they can to help. I'm no physician, but I can at least help get some of this stuff organized.
But you only just returned from combat yourself. Aren't you exhausted?
Hey, I could turn that question right back on you. You were there fighting with us that whole time.
I suppose that's true. But are you sure you don't mind lending a hand?
Mercedes, why do you keep questioning?
Sure as anything. Just tell me what to do, and I'll be on it before you can even blink.
In that case, there's a box over at the training grounds. Would you mind getting it? There should be bandages and medicine inside, so you'll be able to tell which one it is just by opening the lid.
Got it. Be right back.
Hmm? Oh my! Wait just a minute.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Give me your right hand.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are we gonna hold hands? What's up?
I knew it. You're injured. Here, I can patch this up in a jiffy with my healing magic.
Whoa. It's all better. Thanks, Mercedes.
You need to speak up from now on if you're hurt, all right? Don't be so nonchalant about your health.
Hey, I could say the same thing about... Actually, never mind. Anyway, it should be easier to carry that box now. Thanks again, Mercedes.
No, thank you for offering to help. Oh, and take all the time you need. There's no rush.
I guess I can go on an outing with them after I have a report with them.
What's up?
Who are we forgetting? Gilbert? Dimitri? Horrible.
Incidentally,
This will be your first time in Madrid.
Huh?
What do you mean?
how tiresome.
Just spare me the grief of having to watch you accidentally wander into enemy encampments. Okay, Arvel. I wonder if you're the god of the Agarthans. No, he's not cute. He's cute like this. How do you move quickly in that robe, though? Wait, are you wearing sandals, bro? Oh no, those are riding boots. Look at his shoes, he's so cute. She looks cute in this outfit. Are those hearts? That's a cute outfit. Her default outfit's also very cute. And then we have a net. Very cute outfit. It's such a cute little outfit. Oh, hoodie. Because you must get cold. You know what I mean? Look at her outfit. Open-toed shoes in this cold? She's a mage? What type of outfit? Is it shorts? Or is it high boots? Oh, I think those are actually boots and then she's wearing shorts underneath it. She definitely looks like evil though. Like a villain. We love Happy. No, honey. We don't want this outfit for you. We like your unique outfit. She looks so tiny. She's still only just a child after all these years? Oh, look at her hair though. Bro, it's kind of OP. Never in a million years.
Please, listen.
Never in a— oh, you're a Dusker! Never in a million years did I imagine I'd be fighting as a commander for Fargus. Even now when I see their knight's flag fluttering in the air, this indescribable feeling washes over me.
I see.
You don't need to keep an eye on me. I may detest Fargus, but I'm not actively hostile to them now. I'm sure we'll be victorious if we fight together.
Hello.
His Majesty's got so much to do, but he still comes to train with us every day. Me and the other folk in my unit always try to take him on, but we're nowhere near a match for him. That said, I do think our teamwork's improved because of it. I'm sure we'll best any opponents who are on our level.
We're all counting
If
on it.
there's one thing I know, it's that entrusting your allies' strength and working together is the key to whatever you do. I can be fighting my hardest.
I must be telling you.
As long as I'm having a way to survive, I choose that. Always. But I am feeling relief not to be fighting the Empire again soon. I can be giving my full strength now.
Let's see.
It's true we're going to fight Lonato, who's part of the kingdom, but unfortunately I think the Imperial Army is going to come out of support. Is that so? I will be having to steel my heart. Right now I'm only focusing on the fight in front of me. I cannot be affording to worry about who I am facing.
This is giving me great joy.
Time to work you into shape.
already got mage, right?
I believe in my own potential.
Oh, so there's no point of them actually failing. I thought this said Miquelon. I was like, what? C and B? Even on the blue lines? Okay.
Strange. It feels as though I'm facing off against Lambert himself.
I'm not sure I can live up to my father's prowess in the art, but I will do my best.
Aww. Dang!
I certainly enjoyed that.
Whoa! Did Sylvain support go because he was working with a girl?
This better not be one of those weird powers.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
We all have much to learn from each other.
Nice, a double level?
This should come in handy.
How can I best use this power?
I think I've learned something new.
Strength is 2, great.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
You can't do the job without the outfit.
Nice, you right. I wonder if not Happy and Constant were in the same class.
Not bad.
Yes, this makes sense.
Time to work you into shape.
I love tackling a new challenge.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, last two people. It sends a chill down your spine.
Did you hear?
Have you heard the rumor for Red Morn of Itha? I don't know how much of this is true, but one of the Grand Dukes of Itha's surviving retainers plotted to assassinate the king out of vengeance. Yet on the morning the dark deeds take place, the retainer's headless corpse was found out laid in front of Castle Itha. Sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? Makes me wonder if the same fate would befall any of us if we were to oppose the king. He had to do it, kill you. Are you familiar with the Madrid Way?
Actually,
You're familiar with the Madrid Way, right? It's a highway that connects the Western Forest and Garrick Mach. Castle Gapsguard sits on that road. Lenato's the Castellan there. Sometimes a dense fog blankets the road, but it ought to be okay at this time of year. Probably. What do I want to do? There's so much stuff for me to do.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of
I got an
further
award?
service.
I got an awardee award.
well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Probably because she's just a recruit, so they can do based off her. You can do an annual support with Mercedes? I wonder why. But not with Ingrid? I wonder why. Let's eavesdrop.
Ah, Mercedes. Did you go out?
Yes. So romantic.
Yes, I went to the town of Camulus to help the church.
Is this town?
I see. And how did you find it?
The townspeople seemed fine enough, but the clergy were very busy. As you know, lots of people fled to Fargus when the war started. And while a number of towns took in refugees, Camulus is particularly busy on that front.
In that case, I should send reinforcements and resources from the capital. I will speak with Lady Rhea about this presently.
Thank you, Dimitri. I'm sure the clergy will be pleased to hear it. I'm incredibly grateful to you for coming to the church's aid, you know. Most of those people would have ended up homeless if not for your actions.
As I recall, you fled from the Empire yourself at a rather young age.
Yes, and it was awful. We had nothing to eat and nowhere to shelter from the wind and rain. If not for the priest who helped us, I don't know what would have happened. Are you all right, Dimitri? You seem sad.
Who wouldn't feel sad after that?
My apologies, Mercedes. But may I speak plainly?
What's he gonna say?
You don't need my permission to do that, silly. What's troubling you?
I have been wondering for some time if accepting the Central Church was the correct decision.
Oh, he was good
By
at playing
giving them
politics
shelter,
then.
I have also given the Empire the perfect
Dang,
excuse for
he was
invasion.
playing politics this whole time.
You took them in because you thought it was the right thing to do. Isn't that so?
Yes. The Church of Seros is deeply entwined with the kingdom's history and politics. The Crown's authority is granted by the Church, which also takes part in governing our villages. Were I to sunder that connection, nobles and commoners alike would be furious.
So he
The
felt
kingdom
like he
would
didn't
be
have
split
choice.
anew, and chaos would reign.
That is a tough one. It seems like you're going to end up with a fight no matter what you do. Well, at the very least, I know the townspeople are grateful. But I also know it's not as simple as all that.
No.
I'm sorry. That probably didn't do much to help ease your concerns.
No. I should apologize for
Don't
making you listen as
apologize.
I
You need a
prattle on
therapist,
endlessly.
boy. What?
Oh, nonsense. If it helped you in any way, I'm glad to do it.
Well, I certainly do feel better. Thank you, Mercedes. And please know that I am here for you for whatever reason, no matter how small.
Time to go. That was such a cute support. Why is Dimitri so like, all like, I need to do everything on my own? Like, I don't know what that's called, but it's annoying. He's Rodrigo and Felix? Ingrid? That's interesting. Okay, so let's everyone on this side? Who can he support with? Bro, that's literally everyone is sea level. Okay.
Hey.
What kind of greeting is that? I gave you my title, not free license for insolence.
Spare me the lecture. I have a question about the lords of Southern Fraldaria's territory.
So you're having trouble with them as well, are you? Let me guess. They're withholding provisions. Or perhaps they refuse to send troops they promised.
How did you know?
Because I've been through the same thing with them any number of times.
Southern soldiers are unskilled, but they make up for it with sheer numbers. I need their cooperation, yet they refuse to negotiate. And I have no idea
We
how
love to
convince
see
them.
Felix acting like,
Yes. I
Like a
imagine
duke.
they're dealing with their own issues.
And what issues would those be?
When they refused to send reinforcements for the invasion of Sreng, it was because the lords were embroiled in a succession dispute. If one house sent soldiers, the others would pounce on the opportunity to move against them. But mere letters could never have told you something like that.
So you went around to each territory personally?
Yes. Though considering we're presently on war footing, doing so now would be unwise.
Well, that's hardly helpful, but I'll take it into consideration and see what I can do. Something funny?
Just thinking that you've grown into a fine duke.
Were you expecting me to fail? You're the one who gave me the title, after all.
Felix is so funny.
True. But I inherited the role when I was much older than you. You're doing extremely well for your age. It seems I raised two very capable sons.
Don't tell me you're glorifying Glenn's death again.
Felix.
I've been walking in your footsteps, serving our king and leading an army of knights. After all that, I thought maybe I'd come to understand you a bit better. But I still can't stomach what you said that day.
Dang, real conversation. He just walked away.
Looks like I overstepped yet again. Perhaps the two of us will never see eye to eye. If Glenn were alive, I half suspect he'd say I was being childish.
They only stay at sea support, and that's so sad to me.
Mercedes, good. I need your help.
Mercedes.
Felix? Why do you have a cat?
Picked it up?
Yes, I can see that, but... Oh no! Its little leg is hurt! Here, let me have it. I may be able to heal it with magic. There. It should be fine now.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. Though I must admit, you're the last person I expected to bring me an injured kitten. It reminds me of how my little brother once took in a cat when we were young.
Hey, that's right. You have a brother from a different father, right?
Yes. This was a long time ago, when we both still lived with House Bartels. My brother took in an injured cat, and after it healed, it began living in the mansion. We did our best to feed it secretly so it wouldn't be discovered.
Secretly? What's the big deal with one little furball?
We couldn't let anyone find out no matter what. The people in that house were horrid. Had they learned of the cat, they would have put it in a sack and tossed it in the river. Eventually, my mother and I left House Bartels and never looked back, though we left my brother behind. Still, I've always wondered what happened to that poor little cat.
Animals are smart enough. If the thing felt threatened, it would have taken off.
Aw, he's trying to comfort her.
I suppose you're right.
Anyway, now that you've fixed the cat, I should bring it back to where I found it.
So awkward. Love it.
Are you sure? It's clearly taken a shine to you.
Yeah, but I can't keep it. The thing's practically a kitten. What if it has parents that, I don't know.
I forgot
miss
he
it?
likes cats.
Yes, I suppose returning it would be best.
All right, go. Shoo! Come on, get out of here already. Stop rubbing my legs. What is it? You want food? Well, I don't have any.
Ah, that cat really likes him. Animals clearly understand when a kind soul comes to their aid.
Mercedes, do something. This cat won't stop following me.
I'm sorry, but there isn't anything I can do. You'll have to wait until it feels like going home. Goodness, really? Having a cat like you is a good thing.
I'm not sure it is.
Well, so long as you're stuck waiting, we may as well get comfortable and have a nice chat.
Aw, too bad that's their only support. That was cute. I wonder what their support would be like. Wait a minute. He must have the A support with... Yeah. I don't know what this means. I don't know what to do. There's so much to do. Increase everyone's morale. Oh, I can eat food. I forgot about that.
Hello there.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hunger is the true enemy is right. Everyone is so fatigued.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Delicious. Would you like some, Your Majesty?
Is he gonna feed him?
Your food is your own to do. Now eat. You deserve the sustenance.
What a sweet thing to say. There's like 3 levels.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
What should I do for my last one? Should I hang out?
The thing is... Oh...
Hey, thanks for the invite. Where are we off to? Sure, let's get moving.
So cute. You, I in a vast expanse of green, natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie up your horses to graze by the meadow.
This place is so peaceful. I love the feeling of a nice breeze on my face.
After enjoying a pleasant stroll, Says in the next steps take a break. Let's see how well I know Annette. Aww, the lighting is so pretty.
Everyone's working so hard to reach their goals. It makes me feel like I've got to work extra hard too. Let's give it our all!
Aww, it's so cute.
What do you like more, sweet or spicy food? I'd have to go with sweet myself. For sure. I never really get to relax on my days off. I'm so indecisive that I spend all my time thinking about what to do instead of actually doing it.
She didn't actually answer it? Dang.
Thanks for that. I can't remember the last time I had so much fun.
Taking up top, right?
Troubling indeed. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't think he enjoyed it. Let her say save. Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the war map. Extra quests offer a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. Extra quests will disappear when their count reaches 0. The count disappears each time a new region is captured. Oh, shoot. We're right by Gareth now. There's the Lotus Coast. Shoot, this is a high level thing. Level 21? Let's put it on.
Hey, why not?
I
can depart at once.
I can do this.
I fight for my land of home.
Okay, cool. If you're struggling in a battle, check advantage over enemy. The order to give an allied unit levels, equip weapons, and skills. Advantage in battle. I don't think I have this problem. 자, 이기마쇼.
Let us go.
The goddess will watch over us.
Whoa! She can quick dash?
But I'm not doing any extra work.
What? This girl's OP. Yo. Sorry. Wait, sorry. We got distracted by that. Alright, so we need Mercedes.
Shall we?
What can Mercedes do? She has no advantage over any of these guys. So I guess we'll just ask her to fight.
Let's give it a shot.
Begin the operation.
None of y'all have advantages.
Our orders are clear. Here goes. Yet. Let us take this stronghold.
Dang. That's pretty strong to do this much damage.
Enemies will be falling. Farewell. Position secure. I'll handle this. Now then, what next?
Let's go back.
Begin. Our teamwork. I can still fight. Here goes.
Shall we? Let's...
I'm utterly exhausted.
Prepare! This ends here!
Allow me.
One way to retreat is a vital strategy.
That should do it.
Bro, she's still healing herself with
Are you ready?
Yo, what? Mercedes!
Shall we? Let.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to die yet.
Come on. Don't say it didn't warn you.
I don't want to die yet.
Get lost. Come on. Get lost.
Somebody help me!
This is where you run. Come on. You like that?
Here goes.
Who's on there?
Let's fight together.
Orc, I'll handle this. This doesn't look good. Please, I need help. This will be a struggle.
Looks like it's time to defend.
Well, who's next?
A feat of much impressiveness.
I'm dragging the others down. I'm dragging the others down.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
We won! Is everyone all right?
Ingrid is the MVP there. She just knocked out all those people. Yes!
That's nice, I guess.
I've got this.
I cannot grow complacent. I won't let this go to my head.
She was definitely
How can I best use this power?
I've been probably playing for about 3 hours. I recovered a training point? Okay. Whoa, a cutscene?
Curse that doddering old fool. Striking out on his own was idiotic to the utmost degree. Had he only been more patient, we could have all joined with the Imperial Army's main corps and mobilized as one cohesive unit.
It seems the kingdom's offer of shelter to the Central Church incensed him to act. You know how deeply Lord Lonato's hatred for the Church and their kind has festered. Ever since the day they brought a blade down on his son's neck.
But what of his adopted son? Wasn't he made a knight of the royal family? For a time he served the Grand Duke of Etha as well. I can't possibly fathom what the man is thinking.
Really? The matter seems rather open and shut to me. He possesses a burning hatred for both the Church and the Archbishop at its head. Just as they deserve the ultimate punishment in Lonato's mind, so too does the king, who has chosen to take them in.
If only he'd slowed down for a moment to consider how his ridiculous actions would affect me. I carried out my betrayal of the kingdom with the promise of imperial protection of our territory firmly in sight.
Bro.
That will, of course, all be for naught if this ends with our lands razed to the ground and my head skewered on the lance of the enraged king of Fargus.
Yeah, bro.
I imagine he will be quite angry. Yes. We should prepare ourselves for what's to come.
This is a fun conversation.
If Lord Lonato and his
But my
men
man's
fall,
got a generic
Arian
design,
Road is
so
sure to be met with a
he's
siege.
destined to die anyway.
In which case, we head it back to the kingdom. A peace offering, if you will. But if Lonato emerges victorious, we defect to the Empire as planned. Both sides covet the fortress. Whichever way the winds of war blow, we only need match them to stay afloat.
Are you sure, Your Excellency? Normally you'd balk at such cagey behavior.
Don't play dumb with me, Gwendol. You've said it yourself. There will be no shame in surrender as long as you fight tooth and nail to the end.
Ooh, nighttime fight? Very cool. Kitchen's captured.
I can fight as well. everyone sufficiently prepared?
Do not let anyone through.
Let's just try not to get killed.
Dang, look at her light magic. So cute. Alright, let's make a plan. So...
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Here goes. Yeah, I got it.
Begin the operation. Our... Bend the knee. Line.
They are relying on me.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
You leave me no choice.
Whoa! Yo, Seth lean! What? Wow.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
I will give it my all.
Ooh, I like that.
I shall do my part. Let's give it. Allow me.
I'm utterly exhausted.
Please retreat.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Okay, let's go.
I'm all right. I think. Shall we?
Where's the beef?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. We should go close.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's pretty.
How can I face my comrades after this?
That should do it.
This doesn't look good. Please, I need help.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
That should do it. gonna... My strength is yours.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
That's pretty fast.
Let's do this!
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Here goes. Yeah.
You like that? Let's do this! You like that?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's do this! It's still fun! Let's do this!
I will give it my all. I shall...
I'll handle this. Begin the operation.
I can go. I won't back down.
It's not over, sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
I have to try. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Here goes. Yeah. My turn?
Retreat!
Fly, so we love
So, what's next?
We're definitely not getting this right now.
This is where you run. Get lost! Yeah, you like that? Here goes.
I will give it my all. Please support them.
Here goes. Yeah.
Sorry,
I will do my
but I
best.
gotta fall back.
Good enough? I'll handle that.
Allow me.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Yeah, all right.
Are you?
We shall take up the defense. Don't give me a reason to sigh, all right?
foothold.
Fail! Prepare! This ends here!
Dang, that was a hard battle.
We would never have withstood that without everyone's help.
I think my people are a little underleveled.
I've got this.
Yeah, her strength is really low, that's why.
Oh, did I help?
Oh, did I help? Oh. Oh.
Hey!
It's overpriced, but whatever.
Hey.
Porch?
So, what do you think?
Once per day? Oh, cool. Fire Emblem Warriors? What? I'll take Ingrid.
Greetings. Right. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where are we off to? Where do you want to go? A ride through this field would feel incredible. Just imagine it. The grass beneath you, the wind whipping through your hair.
Aww.
If we can't bring an end to this war, our dream of a prosperous Fargus will remain just that. You've won countless battles in support of His Majesty. Your name is known far and wide across the kingdom. Impressive. There was a famine in Galatea territory when I was young, so I know how precious food can be to people. Right.
Wow, Ingrid?
I don't see the point in makeup personally, though I will wear some when the situation calls for it. When I see what the Leicester and Adrestian armies wear, I can't help but wonder how they don't get cold during the winter. I think I see. Do you need something? Long flowing hair would only hinder my ability to fight. That's why I keep it around this length.
Dang, she addressed what people were thinking.
Do you need something? Impressive. Greetings. When I see what the Leicester and Adrestian armies wear, I can't help but wonder how they don't get cold during the winter. Well, right. What can I do? I think I see. Long flowing hair would only hinder my ability to fight. That's why I keep it around this length. Yes? Is everything all right? Yes? Is this for me? Thank you. This was lovely. Thank you again for inviting me.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Hello, 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 hello. We are back. We took a break, even though we didn't say we were taking a break. Yeah. Honestly,
everything has its use.
I wonder if I should just stop my gameplay now. I was like, this game is gonna take me hours to complete. There's just so much you can do. Let me just take a quick look. Facilities master. Oh wait, no. We actually want kitchen master, training master, chore master. Actually, you want the training instructor.
Time to work you into shape.
Can we even do this? Oh, we got a whole bunch of buildings. Okay. Oh. Okay. 6. Last but not least, we're gonna do the mage one. Okay, cool. We will. Okay, cool. Let's do training. Actually, let's level up our people. I think our weakest links need to be leveled up, so... I think level 15.
For Brigid, I find strength to carry on.
Dang.
They say experience speeds growth.
Dang, her level up was so good.
Had I such room to grow?
Felix is pretty high level for
So, do I smile now, or what?
Okay.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Listen.
Oh, we didn't even do the training.
Time to work you into shape.
So many people I can train. Oh wait, now I'm looking at the numbers. Oh, they missed a streaming time. So I'm looking at the numbers, and it actually tells you like how much you can gain XP wise in training them. If I switch to say like Ingrid.
way better than I thought it would.
Nice.
I've grasped new strength.
She got Frozen Lance? That's really good.
I have yet more power to unleash.
I think I've learned something new.
No, this is not my peak.
Training can be the difference between victory. Can't wait to see how you do.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna end our playthrough for now. We have been playing for a couple of hours. I'm so excited to keep going, but we're gonna end it for here. We can't. I wish I had the strength to go keep playing more.